Hi, my name's Chris. This is Coco. Your question was, how do I keep my macaw from biting? Every macaw is somewhat different. The majority of them you can give generic answers for, but you definitely want to evaluate your particular macaw as far as his personality, his or her personality. In Coco's case, Coco can be nippy at times, but usually that's playful. So you have to determine, first of all, if it's an act of aggression or if it's just an incidental miscommunication and he's trying to play and you don't know that he or she is. So basically the first way to determine that if he or she is being aggressive or if it's just an act of playing. First way to determine that is going to be a quick distraction. And what you're going to do is you're going to get him or her thinking. And so if I move quickly and he lunges, then I say, Coco, what are you doing? What are you doing? See, I've got his attention and I've got him curious. He's trying to figure out what I'm talking about, what's the next thing that I'm going to do. They're very intelligent, very curious creatures, and they're very quick, as you can see. So that's one method of distraction. The next is going to definitely be any kind of training treat, fruit, something that they really enjoy, a toy. If there's a toy that they just cannot part with, having that as an interaction or an intervention is a good thing. Just remember to, whenever you're dealing with a training process or trying to eliminate a negative aspect of interaction between you and your macaw, you want to stay as confident as possible and stay as monotone as possible. And if you're not monotone, then you want to control those ebbs and flows and inflections in your voice, mannerisms, and overall attitude, just to be certain that you're not taking a dominant stance, but you're manipulating the situation in a positive manner. So once you get to a good progression rate with your parrot, then you can make those correlations that are necessary in the training process to where next time you're repeating it, they can eventually catch on to those characteristics and know that it's a process that they're familiar with. So in the case of macaws, sometimes it's just an accident that you don't know that you're doing. Like in the past, I've moved too quickly with them and they've gotten snippy, like, hey, what are you doing? They're trying to figure out what's going on. So there's always a method of thinking or contemplation going on with these creatures, and they're somewhat complex, so you got to evaluate each situation differently or individually. So now as far as like biting, you may think that they're being very aggressive or just mean. It's not like that. It's just a misunderstanding or a miscommunication, being that there is always a reason, and it's just a language barrier that you got to break through by kind of educatedly guessing what could be the next possible outcome as a result of your training experience. So do the best that you can with your bird. If you have any questions or concerns, please comment and I'll get back to you. Good luck with your bird.